Chair Belanca, it is now 9 o'clock and we are ready to start when you are.
Great. Welcome everyone to the Universal Health Plan Governance Board Executive Director Hiring Committee. Today is February 27th. Before we begin, let's do a quick roll call.
Thank you so much. Helen Belanca.
Here.
Judy Richardson.
Here.
And Bruce Goldberg.
Here.
Perfect. Thank you.
Great. So today on our agenda, we have 3 candidates to interview. We will be doing those back to back and then making some final decisions about our next steps in the hiring process. Katie, is there any public comment?
There is not.
Okay, then we can enter executive session and begin the interviews. So it is now 9:01. And the Executive Director Hiring Committee will now meet in executive session pursuant to ORS 192.660, Section 2A and F, which allows the committee to consider the employment of a public officer, employee, staff member, or an individual agent, and consider information or records that are exempt by law from public inspection. Representatives of the news media and designated staff shall be allowed to attend the executive session. All other members of the audience will be placed in a Zoom waiting room. Representatives of the news media are specifically directed not to report on or otherwise disclose any of the deliberations or anything said about these subjects during the executive session, except to state the general subject of the session as previously announced. No decision may be made in executive session, and at the end of the executive session, we will reconvene to the public session and continue our conversation of our agenda.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording for executive session purposes and move members of the public to the waiting room in public session.
Great. Welcome back to everyone to the Universal Health Plan Executive Director Hiring Committee meeting. We have completed our first round interviews with all of our candidates, and there are 3 candidates who met either the moderately or substantially qualified category, who will be moving on to the next phase of the process, which will be an interview with the full board. This committee will have another meeting to finalize the questions for that interview. And then we're hoping to set up a special board meeting on March 6th to conduct those interviews and have the board deliberate and make a final decision. Did I miss anything? Anyone want to chime in about next steps from here?
So Helen, we didn't specify the meeting on the 6th. Will that be a virtual meeting or an in-person meeting? Okay.
Yeah, at our last board meeting, we agreed that if we needed a special meeting of the board, that it would be virtual. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Any other thoughts or questions on the process? Okay, I'd like to personally thank all of you for serving on the panel to interview all these candidates. It's been really great to have all of you involved. I think that concludes this meeting. So thank you very much. Thank you again to Courtney for all your help in organizing, and to Katie. We wouldn't be able to do this without the 2 of you, so I really appreciate it. Okay, bye. Thank you, everyone.